The Media Workers Association of Grenada, MWAG, has pushed back against recent statements by Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell challenging his account of government media relations and the structure of official press briefings.
Two issues with the press conference. I'm happy to do the press conference. The media was not showing up. I mean, I think I call it long COVID, where people would send, it was all virtual. I've also had press conferences where after I provided the press conference, I was told we're providing too much information. We actually told them that they needed time to study information in order to be able to ask questions on what was provided.
In a statement issued on Wednesday, MWAG President Callistra Farrier called for renewed transparency and defended the long-standing concerns raised by local journalists regarding access to information and opportunities for public scrutiny.
If you view some of these news conferences, how they went, they would come and speak for 45 minutes, and then we'd have 10 minutes to ask questions, and then they would still give the last 5 or 6 minutes of the news conference to the people who hosted so that they could give closing comments instead of providing that time for us to ask questions. So we have long been concerned about the conduct of these government briefings.
The association also disputed assertions about poor in-person attendance and underscored the responsibility of government communications teams to facilitate effective hybrid participation. Reaffirming its commitment to constructive engagement, MWAG urged a return to regular, focused press briefings, which uphold the principles of transparency and democratic accountability.
The government has sought to use social media to bypass that. You know, they've got their DM with the PM and various other means of using social media to talk to the people. But at the end of the day, the journalists, when we do our work properly, we pass the litmus test. We bring credibility to the information.
Adding to the debate, opposition MP Peter David, leader of the Democratic People's Movement DPM, in a statement issued today, criticized the NDC administration for abandoning the long-standing practice of weekly post-cabinet media briefings since the year 2022. David accused the government of acting as though it does not have to account to the Grenadian people, reinforcing calls for greater transparency and regular engagement with the media. Tony Julian, GBN News.